Good morning. This is Pastor Bart Getz from Faith Baptist Church in Farmington. Wishing you a great and wonderful Monday morning and a great week. We're in Psalm 61:2 this morning. Let's go ahead and read that. From the end of the earth will I cry unto thee when my heart is overwhelmed. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. What a fantastic truth here. You know, there's really a few things I'd like to share. I'd like to share about the humility, the heart, and the hand, and the harbor. And that's what we'll look at. But first thing we need to note is Jesus Christ is the rock. 1 Corinthians 10:4 tells us Jesus Christ was the rock. And he will be the rock in our lives if we let him. But notice the humility towards the rock must be there. It says, from the ends of the earth will I cry unto thee. You know, we must be willing to humble ourselves and cry out. And the humility of that must be for the heart of the rock. Oh, we must yearn for the rock. We must cry to the rock. You see, Jesus Christ is the rock, but there's two kinds of sorrows, as the Bible says. There's a sorrow that leadeth to death, and there is a sorrow that leadeth to life. And the only sorrow that's going to lead us to light is humility for a heart which seeks out the rock. But notice the rest of the verse there. Lead me. Yes, lead me. It is Christ's hand which will lead you. He will lead you always. There's an old story about a retired pastor who was living on a rockside, a cliff, and ships used to crash into it. So he cut steps into the rock so the sailors could climb up. With all the water, all the steps, couldn't make it. So he laid cables down there to help themselves pull themselves up. They still couldn't make it because they'd been fighting the storm for so long they were too weak to climb up. And so he had to be there. He had to give them a helping hand. You see, Jesus is the rock that will give you the helping hand because Jesus is the harbor. There is no greater end to the rock that is higher than I. You see, no matter how high you go, the storm will get you, but only the rock of Christ will protect you. The rock is your harbor. Wave breakers are those stones that are placed out in the harbor or cement and concrete walls built out there, so when the storms come in, it protects the ship. You see, Jesus Christ will protect you. When you travel, you will always be in his harbor if you're willing to have the humility and you have the heart for the rock. This is Pastor Bart Getz from Faith Baptist Church in Farmington, Missouri, wishing you a great day and a blessed week. God bless.